First off is finding out what the mandate letters are going to be, because that kind of focuses on where we need to advocate for our members, right? Or our communities around as a whole. We have healthcare as a big one that really comes up, the agriculture drought, and just wind farms, green energy. That's going to be a big one coming up with the call to power with BC Hydro. What is that going to look like? How many applications are we going to do, and how many of them are proposed for up in the north? What's that going to look like for our landscape? Is it all on Crown land? Is it private land? And so these are the questions that need to be asked and get answers. And once those mandate letters come through, we'll have a better idea as to who we need to talk to specifically, where we can go for advocacy and placement. Another point would be the continued C2C meetings, especially with a lot of the development coming. Those meetings are going to be crucial going forward. What is, do our local First Nations have a part? Do they own portion of the project happening? Is that going to affect how they work off of their culture? How is that going to affect how they secure food? Those conversations are going to be important with all those wind projects coming up. The other frustration and looking forward to hopefully is getting the legislation that is there, is getting some regulations to come with it. Looking forward to what our parameters are going to be so that we know what we can do with those regulations. And some of them are a year and a half, 2 years out, but we have to still keep collaborating with our First Nations neighbors to make sure that once they do come in place, we have that line of communication open and that relationship built.